Hello, Taurus. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot here. Oops, sorry, I got to move that. Here to do your end of the month read for March. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So let's start by getting the present situation in this connection. We have the Chariot, the Tower card, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like right now you both are working on charging away from any destruction that has happened in this connection. Let's see the recent past. Let's see what has caused this. We have the Empress, the Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Ten of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So I feel like what has happened is you both are nurturing some truths, some truths that were communicated to you that has helped you to kind of let go of the painful ending or anything that caused, any bad energy that caused the painful ending, and why you're able to charge past, to work on charging past all the destructive energy that has had you stuck in the negativity in this connection. So let's see how this person saw you in the past. We have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person saw you as someone that they recognize having confidence. Sexuality is what I'm getting right away. And they also saw you as a confident, powerful person and someone that they wanted to offer their love to. So let's see, what were their intentions in the past towards you? We have the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Three of Wands. So I feel like this person's intentions in the past were to work hard on choosing a path to expand, your mind when it came to love. I feel like this person was under this impression that you had a lot of failed relationships, and they didn't want to be a part of that list. They wanted to really grow with you and build and let this connection turn out the way it was. So they were working really hard on trying to show you that love and relationships weren't all that bad. So how does this person see you now? We have the Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This person sees you as someone that is trying, they see you as someone who has isolated them, who has left them out in the cold. But they do see the reason why you have done this is because you're trying to take a stable move towards finding the truths and heal. You're trying to find the clarity you need to heal. And sometimes we need to separate us from that person that kind of caused the damage. So what is this person's intentions towards you presently? We have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have the Star card, and we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I feel like this person's intentions right now are really to bring stability, comfort and love. I feel like this person's intentions is to really, again, expand your mind. With the King of Wands, this person wants you to see the bigger picture. And they feel like if they can get you to this stable energy where you're seeing the bigger picture in this connection, it may help you to put hope and faith back into this connection, that this connection is your destiny. So let's see now what caused this breakup. What caused this breakup? We have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the Emperor card. Okay, so I feel like with the Knight of Swords, there were some truths, some awful truths I'm getting that came in that put a heavy burden on this connection. And I feel like either you or this other person, in order to take control, because I feel like someone was lying really bad and it was like a lie on a lie. And then when they were faced with the truth, they told the truth, but this one of you did not take this so well. It was like you tried to move past it, but it just kept burdening you. And you felt at this point, you or this other person felt at one point that in order to take control and release this burden, you had to end this connection because you couldn't trust this person anymore. So let's move on now. I want to move on and let's get some messages from this other person. Let's get some messages from this other person. What does this other person want you to know right now? What does this other person want you to know? What does this other person want you to know? We have illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. We have clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching, and we have rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. So let's get some tarot on this. Illusions. We have the Strength card, Leo, the Justice card, and the Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get clinging. We have the Ten of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Two of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get rejection. We have the Death card, the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and the Ten of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So here's what I'm getting. I feel like this person wants you to know that they were caught up in illusions when it came to this connection. And a lot of it, had to do with the cause and effects of the loss and grief of this connection parting. But what they want you to know is that they have, really brought justice to this connection by really figuring out what was the truth and what wasn't. And this has helped them to regain their strength and put the past in the past. Another thing is I feel like this person may have brought in a lot of drama, and what they want you to know is it's because they were clinging to the way that things ended, the pain. They were clinging to the pain of this ending, that defeated energy. But now this person is no longer allowing that to affect them because their goal is to come forward and take a quick action, take a passionate action towards you in this connection. The last thing is, I feel like this person had low self-esteem. A lot of times they were defensive because they feared rejection. It's almost like the arguments, they have this fear of rejection. But here's the thing. I feel like you ended this connection, so in essence, you rejected them. So they had to face their biggest fear. And what they want you to know is this really made them wake up. And it really made them make changes in their life. So with the death cards, this rejection actually helped them to transform and make them reevaluate their own contentment and joy. Yeah. So this helped them to grow. This helped them to learn lessons. This helped them to make a lot of changes in their life. So let's move on and let's get next. What do they need to reconcile? What does this person need for reconciliation? We have deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, repeated patterns, confusion, puzzled, unsettled, unclear, and mirror, reflection, shared feelings in you. So let's get some tarot on this. Deja vu. Ooh. We have the Six of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get confusion. We have the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Empress, and we have the Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's get mirror. We have the Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the first thing that this person needs to reconcile is they really need to not allow this connection to repeat patterns that ultimately ended it. They want, what they need to reconcile is for you to both, plan and make decisions, choose a path to defend against repeating the same old mistakes that brought this connection down. The next thing they need to reconcile is for you both to speak your truths. Nurture, be aware and nurture the truth so that you both aren't in this confused energy, feeling the heavy burdens that confusion brings. That tends to build up and, like I said, is a factor in making a couple split apart. The last thing this person needs is for you. I feel like this person and you reflect off of each other. It's almost like you both can feel each other. And this person does feel this defensiveness when it comes to you. And they know that it's going to take time to move you in a positive direction, to look at this connection in a positive way. But what this person needs the most is for you to communicate this. Tell them. Be honest and tell them what is keeping you in this defensive energy. So let's finish this out and let's see what is this person's intentions in the near future. We have fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination, heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, intuition, and finally, depth, complexity, awareness, and importance. Let's get some tarot on that. Fantasy. We have the Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Four of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Heart Song. We have the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Seven of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Moon card. Let's get depth, complexity, and awareness, And we have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and we have the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So the first thing I feel like this person is going to work on is getting out of this kind of fictitious fantasy world that they live in. They realize now that they were so caught in this dream that they almost missed the opportunity in this connection. They were so caught up in their fantasy life, I feel like they weren't communicating with you and they weren't bringing you in. So this almost caused them to miss an opportunity. So the first thing this person needs to work on is their intelligence when it comes to relationship is what I'm getting. They need to really, ground themselves. This person knows they tend to kind of like dream instead of, dream more than living in reality. And it's important to stay grounded when you're in a relationship with someone, when someone else is involved in your life. It is important for you to use your intelligence and know what is fictitious and what is real. Another thing is this person, it feels you in their heart, right? They have this inner knowing. But here's the feeling, or here's where this person knows they have an issue. They need to start really using their heart when they're making decision and recognize that a lot of times they have made their choices based on confusion and illusions in this connection. What I mean is this person at times has an issue with communicating with you what you want. They're just kind of making what they feel is the right decisions, but they don't really put any real thought into it, is what I'm getting. They just make decisions, and I feel sometimes they come back to haunt them. Not only that, I feel like this was a big issue because they tend to take that control away from you. So they need to be more compassionate when something arises and recognize that they need to make some decisions and choices that don't bring this dark energy into this connection. The third thing I'm getting, so this person is working on really living in their heart space, living with love towards you and living with love towards their choices. The third thing is this person realized that one of the things that they have to work on that is a big deal is to be aware and make sure that you know how important you are. And one of those things is this person has to stop lying. They have to take this decisive action to honestly tell the truth and realize that they're in a partnership, okay? So they can't just make decisions, I feel like this is what it's telling me, and lie their way out of it when it turns out bad. They need to be an adult, discuss this with you, know that, if you both are going to share your life together, that you both have equal decision making on anything that affects both of you. So they need to really take this decisive action, bring equality, give and take and collaborate any decision that affects both of you in the future. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helped you, and I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, go with love and peace.